今天的中文单字是
父权、
基础建设、性别歧视、稳中捉鳖。
I literally have your notes word for word, that America is a racist and misogynist country. How are we misogynist at this point?
We're built on a patriarchy.
If we went back to patriarchy, things would immediately improve. All of the problems that we have would go away.
You're right. Women did not have the right to vote. We did not have a good history when it comes to equal rights in this country. We're talking today. How are we misogynist specifically today?
Misogyny is built into everything.
I'm literally being pushed to hire women at this company just so we can have more women. When in content, typically men work disproportionately more on the video editing side, and I am being pushed so it doesn't look
women can't use
sexist
computers.
to hire women. I'm being pushed to hire a less qualified person because they're a woman, just so we can have more women here.
Think about if Caleb is feeling this, imagine what every single video game studio is feeling. And then think about the fact that that's the reason why your video games are garbage. Is that they're being pushed to hire unqualified women rather than qualified men.
Where's the misogyny? That today, right now.
In elected office, women make up 50% of the population, but only hold like 30%.
Get more to run for office. It's not misogynistic
Then have a woman run for office,
that they voted for someone that they wanted to represent them.
I know a lot of people who don't vote for women because they're women.
Well, that's a misogynistic person. Do we have a misogynistic country?
As a whole.
Do you think Clinton specifically lost because she was a woman? Nobody liked Clinton. She didn't lose because she was a woman. Kamala probably lost because she the primary process didn't exist.
Kamala lost because she talked like a retard. Her policies were retarded. She wasn't extreme enough on the issues that liberals cared about.
People felt cheated from that. They didn't lose because they were women. Where's the misogyny? You are gonna find women literally online on TikTok just as much as those people who will not vote for men because men are evil.
That's right.
I will equally find that.
Right. Exactly.
I will equally find that.
I love this. Absolutely. I saw a few other ones. Here we go. Wants to ban AI.
I would actually rather AI not be a thing because I'm terrified of what it's going to do for jobs. But you probably are against data centers too.
I am.
What's the argument?
Well, the fact that they're bad for the environment.
Okay, why are they bad for the environment?
They use a lot of the fresh water, and we're starting to have a deficit
use less than 0.5% of all fresh water in the United States. Lawn maintenance in this country uses 2.5% of all fresh water.
I also don't think lawn maintenance is a good thing either.
Very good. Data centers built by Amazon.
I don't like lawn maintenance either. Isn't it amazing that we let these adult retards vote? If we restricted who could vote, 95% of our country's problems would go away over the next 15 years.
Amazon, Google are actually net contributors to water.
Well, I'm not anti-AI. I'm anti-using it for stuff like art.
I don't like.
I was going to say, I use it for my business plan.
Well, you're using the data centers. They use 10 times the electricity per query in ChatGPT than you do a Google search. You're doing that. They're so performative. They don't even know what they're talking about.
Just remember, I can vote.
My favorite part about this entire clip is whenever he was checking her on this, and then the husband starts smiling. Because he knows how stupid and how how much of a double standard this is. There is one more of these clips I was going to watch. Here we go.
Dude, you're broken. What is it, please? Okay, get your point. Get your point.
So, very specifically, there's an Amazon warehouse, and I just saw a Walmart one right next to it the other day. Built off of a 2-lane road, but that traffic now...
That's the city's responsibility.
It should be Amazon's responsibility because that 2-lane road wouldn't be a problem if Amazon wasn't there.
This is actually impressive. I've never witnessed someone so far left that they're actually advocating for degrowth policies.
Somebody is so left-wing that they think that the companies should own the roads.
That's one of the most impressive things I've ever heard in my life. To not build warehouses because the city can't keep.
I'm not saying not build them. I'm saying they need to put the infrastructure around them.
So New York City, we want them to add more housing so people can afford more, right?
Yes.
Should it be the people who build the housing's fault to add an extra lane to the highway because more people are moving in?
They should have some sort of responsibility in it.
They pay taxes, property taxes, and income taxes and whatnot. Paid to the state, redistributed to the city.
Isn't it crazy how people are discovering taxes just through logical deduction?
It's your city's fault for not allocating the resources properly. Advocate for that. Girl, there's lots of things I can complain about Amazon for. Some of the working conditions with heat, that shit was bad. You and me can be on the same page for that.
They'd
But
replace
you
them with
went
robots.
and advocated for a degrowth policy. That's one of the most insane things I've ever heard in my life.
I'm not saying they should be fully responsible, but they should.
They're paying taxes. They're paying taxes for that infrastructure. If the city decides to not upgrade it, that's on the city.
It's so crazy that something this obvious is just, they're on financial audit because they don't even understand taxes. That's actually a really good point. That, like, I mean, you are kind of shooting fish in a barrel here, where it's like you're going on financial audit and expecting people to understand a tax system. Like, you don't even understand your own books. So, yeah, no, you're right.
好，影片结束了，来公布今天的答案。父权 patriarchy， 基础建设 infrastructure， 性别歧视 sexist， 稳中捉鳖 shooting fish in a barrel。 shooting fish in a barrel， 想象有一个桶子里装满鱼，鱼被困在极小空间里，根本无处可逃。这时候你拿枪往桶子里射，几乎不需要什么技巧就能轻松打中目标。因此这个片语用来形容事情简单到几乎不可能失败。